people. Didn't see who was behind me all this time. Okay, so what happens in Africa? It's a question that I hope to answer at the conclusion of this few minutes conversation with you. Now, what is it with me in Africa? I was born in Africa. I was born and lived a very happy and healthy childhood. Moved to Howard County in 1980. But prior to that, up until 12 years old, I had a great time. My Africa, my Liberia, looked like the picture. And that's the life I grew up in. Warm weather, palm trees, flip-flops and shorts, no care ever. And just thought I was the best, happiest, healthiest kid in the world. And then something happened to my homeland. Over the next couple of decades, there was civil war. And I watched on CNN and headline news and saw children my age in my old homeland being child soldiers for blood diamonds and following a tyrant like Charles Taylor, who's now incarcerated, totally decimating a place that I thought was Shangri-La, that people went from America to Liberia to vacation. And it had become a total decimated place with genocide and mass murders. One thing caught my attention, because at this point I was a captain in the fire department, and I watched the fire service that appeared to be totally decimated. Everything was just broken. The one ambulance the fire service had looked like something we would not even consider an ambulance in any other community. So this was kind of an attraction, it was a draw. This is where I thought I'd pay it forward. I'd taken on a passion of the fire service, and I gathered some friends, and I said, hey, come with me. Let's go to Africa. Let's do this little thing. Let's start this little nonprofit, raise our own funds, pay it our own way, and go back and help our brothers on the African continent. Found some money, got some donors, and we bought a used fire truck, put it on a trip on a ship, took it back, and also helped prepare for something we didn't know yet would be coming, Ebola, that would come later, but prepared to help with sanitation and equipment to do emergency medical services and fire department stuff. We really delved into this project. We're doing 18, 20-hour days, both on the streets with the firefighters, in the hospitals with in the emergency department, just bringing our time and our talent and a little bit of treasure, but spending all our time, effort, and energy to do something for the greater good. So one evening, looking over the balcony, seeing our fire truck respond to a call with firefighters wearing the turnout gear that we had taken, that was it. It was very fulfilling. The fire truck that we had just brought a few weeks earlier running a call. We didn't stop there and got on the radio and talked about CPR. We talked about marking your homes with addresses and having a clear way of access. These were Western things that we thought was also necessary in a very bustling city of Monrovia. On the weekends, we would drive the countryside, and this is where the story turns for me, personally. We came across an orphanage with hungry children, and children that had lost their parents during the war. And I saw something in their eyes that I remembered, that I recognized. It was some spark, it was hope. It wasn't the eyes of a child soldier. It was something different. It was something that was drawing me. I also realized I had just come across the happiest people on the earth. No parents, post-war, no food, no shelter, and these people could not stop smiling, laughing, and making us happy. We were the ones that came to help them. They're inspiring me. Well, it was a total turn of the time. So what I learned, and to conclude this, what I learned is, you got to have some passion. You got to love something. You have to embrace your community. Find your orphanage. Find your department. Find your passion. Love something. Care for something. Laugh. Smile. Be humble. And interestingly, the people you think you're helping end up inspiring you. So what happens in Africa doesn't have to stay in Africa. It shouldn't. Okay, find your Monrovia, find your Liberia, find your Africa, find your orphanage, find your passion, and do it. Thank you.